Next, let's go over some of the features and the functions of your display. This is specifically for the C600E model display that we use on some of our E-Lux bikes. At the center of your handlebar is where you're going to find the main display, and to the left-hand side is where you're going to find your display controls. Directly to the left of those controls, you're going to find your throttle. Now, first things first, we need to turn the bike on. We're going to do that simply by pressing the power button. Just give it one tap. No need to hold it down for very long, and it will go through the startup process. Now your main display is on and showing you all the vital functions of your bike. A cool function worth mentioning now is the fact that this display is backlit. In order to turn on the backlighting of your display, you're simply going to hit your power button one more time. Your display is now backlit. This is not only handy for seeing your display at night, but on some of our E-Lux models equipped with headlights and taillights, this is also how you are going to turn those on. Now let's go over what you're actually looking at here on your display. At the bottom left-hand corner, you're going to find your pedal assist levels. By default, it's at 0. Should you start pedaling your bike right now, it's not going to give you any assist. And I will go over with you here in a minute on how to actually change those levels. Directly above that, you're going to find your miles per hour. That's how fast you're going. And above that, at the upper left-hand corner, you're going to see your battery level indicator. And directly above that, your battery management system. What your battery management system does is show you the output voltage of your battery. Now, if you move back down to the bottom right-hand corner of your display, it's where you're going to find your information such as your odometer, your trip distance, and your trip time. So let's get started with your pedal assist system. In order to change the pedal assist level from 0, you're simply going to use the plus symbol located on your controls. Click it once, it will take it into pedal assist 1. Click it again for 2, onward to 3, 4, and 5, which is your maximum pedal assist level. Should you hit your plus symbol again, it will not go any further than 5. In order to bring it down, simply use the minus button. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, a cool feature worth mentioning on most of our E-Lux bikes is the fact that the throttle will act as a manual override to any level of pedal assist. Meaning if you are on a low level of pedal assist, such as 1 or 2, conserving energy, but you do need an instant hit of full power, you can always default to your throttle without having to change from that level of pedal assist. Let's go over some of the functions there in the info box located at the lower right-hand corner of the display. Now your first feature there, you're going to see ODO. That is your odometer. That's going to keep track of the total mileage that this bike has on it. Directly below that, you're going to have trip 1. To hit trip 1, you're simply going to press your set button. Trip 1 is going to reflect how many miles have been ridden per that trip. That trip distance is also manually resettable. Now, if I hit the set button again, it's going to take me over to trip 2. Now, what trip 2 does is keeps a record of your previous ride's distance. This trip distance will also automatically reset every time you power the bike off. Now, if I hit the set button again, it's going to take us up to trip time. Both trip distance 2 and trip time automatically reset at the end of your ride when you power your bike off. They're basically a quick way to see what you did on your previous ride in terms of time and distance. Last thing I want to go over with you guys is how to enter your set menu. It is from the set menu that you will be able to reset your trip distance and also choose between miles per hour and kilometers per hour. To enter your set menu, simply press your set button down and hold it for several seconds. Once in the set menu, you're going to have the ability to choose between 4 different set options. Using the same set key, simply press it to toggle between all 4 set menu options. It is set menu option number 1 that allows you to reset your trip. To reset your trip distance, simply press the minus key and it will set it back to 0. Hit the set button again and it will take you into set menu 2. Set menu 2 does not need to be changed or altered ever. From the factory, we have this calibrated to your maximum potential speed. If you were to alter this, it does not improve the performance of your bike. Same with set level 3. Set level 3 is where you would alter the wheel size of your bike. Once again, changing this will not improve the performance of your bike in any way, and we recommend you do not alter that. Lastly, set number 4 is where you're going to have the ability to choose between miles per hour and kilometers per hour. To change, use your minus key and your plus key to select miles per hour or kilometers per hour. I'm going to put it back to miles per hour. That is typically the default for our E-Lux bikes. Going back to set level 1, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to clear that trip distance, and I'm going to press that minus key. Trip distance is now back at 0. To get back to your main display, hold the set key down for a couple of seconds, and you're back to your main display. I'm gonna backlight this one more time so you can see it. And that's all there is to it. Now, when you're done taking a ride, you're gonna wanna power off your bike. Simply go back to your power button, hold down for several seconds, and your bike will turn itself off. Also, this display will time out by itself when sitting stationary for several minutes. Another great feature is the integrated USB charging port, which is located here on your control panel, directly below your minus key. Right under here, you'll find a small rubber cap. Simply remove that, and you are ready to insert your USB charge cable. Great for charging your USB powered devices when out there on the trail. Well, that about does it, guys. Hopefully you found some of this information useful. And of course, if you have any other questions or need additional information about our bikes, you can find that at www.eluxbikes.com.